your pussy. Fucking faggot. Oh my fucking god.
You can press the button. Press it.
Wait, which one is it?
Just press it, Ethan. Period. That's your contribution. Hey everyone. Hi. Welcome to episode 54 of Cocteau Twinks.
Am I allowed to talk?
So
I wish I had it. Daddy's sick.
off to a great start. I wish I had a time machine. I wish I had a time machine. Yeah, welcome back, everyone. How is everyone? Did you guys all like the last episode?
I hope so.
I was actually really pleased with how it all turned out. I think the re-record was definitely a good idea, because I feel like the episode that we recorded that we didn't post, I was better, but I was still coming off of like being like not in a good space. I was like just on the cusp of like recovery. So I feel like because mental recovery. So I think because
that came across in the media.
I think re-recording was a good idea. I'm actually really happy with how the episode turned out, and I hope you guys all liked the last one. There are no boogers in this family, only winners. And every episode that we post is going to be better and better and better to a point where like it's incomparable when you guys are deciding which episode is the best, because every episode will be the best. And that's our promise.
All until it creates such a challenge for ourselves that we have to improve each time that we end up
flopping. I just don't, unfortunately, like we don't have the budget for like goops and gags. I mean, if you want to wear the breastplate on one episode, then like sure, because like, you know, apparently you're like coming into like your CD phase or whatever.
I'm not. Why do you keep telling
and
people?
Apparently boys from the age of like 20 to like 25 just like all go through that stage in their life. But yeah, but like if we had the budget for like environmental goops and gags, then like sure we would do it, but we don't. So this is what you're going to have to put up with. The personality has to carry every time.
Next episode, I'm going to blow you up.
Blow up? I fucking blowed up for you.
Blew up. Blowed up. Mama.
I blowed up the toilet.
Actually, silence, because we need to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land.
Down.
We like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. Their elders past, present, and emerging. Sorry, I've blanked. Yeah, we would like to pay respects to elders past, present, and emerging. Sovereignty has never been ceded. Always was, always will be. Aboriginal land.
Aboriginal land. Did you say the land that we were on?
I think my segue kind of messed
Girl,
up.
the way you tried to segue and silence me and then you fucked it up. Okay.
But it was nice. Wasn't it nice when you were silent?
It was actually quite cute. Let's reiterate. Want to acknowledge that we are residing on and podcasting on the land of the Wurundjeri people of the East Kulin Nation. Down.
I forgot the East Kulin part.
We are paying respects to elders past, present, and emerging. Down. Sovereignty was never ceded. Always was, always will be. Aboriginal land. That's how you do it. The fuck. But it's not a competition.
It's not.
It's not.
In all honesty, I've heard better.
I was going to say something regarding the acknowledgement. Oh, yeah. we were talking about in the last episode, I like also forgot to like reiterate that like, because we were talking about how like we didn't, like I never really thought to do it in like the beginning episodes because I didn't think it was necessary because I had seen like I see people do it at like events and I don't know, like school assemblies and things like that, and I was like, oh, like in situations like that it's like more necessary, but like actually like it is necessary to acknowledge like on any sort of platform, you know, where you're talking to like a bunch of people. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just moved
Okay.
the knob.
Okay. You know, where you're speaking to like a large audience of people, like it is an obligation. Yeah. So I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
Because I think I forgot to say that in one of the previous episodes. And also it doesn't take much out of anyone to be able to say that, you know, it's paying respect where respect is due. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have a lot to get into this episode. Did you wanna start?
Oh yeah, I can start. I actually I forgot to mention or talk about this, but do you know the Nelk boys? There's some two fucking idiots.
Okay.
But they have like this podcast, or they were like used to be like some stupid prank YouTube channel.
Like put your ninnies on the glass. Ninnies on the glass. Ninnies on the glass.
Okay.
Sorry. Have you seen that TikTok I showed you?
Yes, I've seen
Ninnies
it.
on the glass. Ninnies on the glass.
I've seen it. Anyways, so they have this podcast, and like the other week they invited Benjamin Netanyahu onto their podcast.
No. What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Wait, are they like
They're
these
American.
boys?
They're Canadian.
Wait, how old are they?
Probably 30.
Ew.
Mama, they're so stupid. And the whole time, like their defense was like, oh, we're just like it. You have to hear both sides. Like it's important to hear from Israel. We're gonna have like a free Palestine person on the next one, but
I'm sure.
it's like they just let him on the podcast to say shit like all the lies and stuff he's saying about like Hamas stealing like all the aid, and they're like they don't say anything. They're not like that's a lie. You guys are lying because they're not journalists, and it's like, okay, you don't have to be a journalist, but don't do a journalist job if you're not a journalist.
Yeah, but then also imagine like
Dragons.
I mean, you're so stupid. Okay, so like obviously them like even having him on their platform is just like fucked. Period. But then also like imagine if they like said something against him and like what him or like the Israeli government would have like done to them. But also like what the fuck is wrong with them? That's so disgusting and weird. It's so weird because it's like you clearly have your own agenda that you're trying to push, and then you're gonna like try and like you know, cover it up and be like, oh, we're like equal on both sides. But it's like, mama, like the fact that you're literally like platforming a fucking war criminal monster like that is insane. Balls to the wall, insane.
Yeah. Well, they might have only done it for the money, but it's like Benjamin Netanyahu and like Israel party only chose to go on your podcast because they knew that you two were the dumbest people alive.
Literally. Also, like, yeah, I hate when people are like, I feel like, okay, so like, you know, like the TikTok, like how I clipped from the episode where I was saying Free Palestine. I've been like reading the comment section and like it's been blowing up again. Like it's at like 2 million views, right? Like, I don't know, people are like constantly reposting it, which is like awesome because Free Palestine, to fuck. But then like I was like reading comments of like people fighting with each other in the comment section. And then like there was this one person, because I said like fuck the Met Gala, right? There's like all these people being like, the Met Gala is like actually like preserving art, history, and culture. Like, why would you want to take that away? And then someone literally responded and was like, it's 2025 and the one thing that you're worried about is preserving art, history, and culture. Which is like, True, like, because it's a total privilege. Like, that is the one thing on your mind, like, that you only give a fuck about right now. Like, what?
Isn't preserving art, history, and culture kind of to protect people from like the past happening again?
What?
Don't I have a point?
What do you mean?
It's like you're remembering at least that history and culture part, like remembering different parts of history, different major events that have happened, like past genocides. But it's like there's a current genocide going on.
Yeah.
And you're just going to be like, let's talk about the past ones rather than acknowledging.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how much fashion necessarily relates to that. I do think fashion is political in like some circumstances for sure. And especially when it comes to like Israel stealing so much of Palestinian culture and claiming it as their own, like hummus, for example. But I just think it's like, babe, like scratch your minge, sniff your fingers. You got bigger fish to fry. Like, we have bigger fish to fry. If like, you know, the one thing you're worried about right now is archival fashion.
No, is the Met Gala just about fashion?
Well, yeah, because it's like,
I think everyone shows up in their fashion.
it's fashion, but is it fashion?
But the actual Met Gala part of it, I think that's about art, history, culture.
Yeah, art, but like in relation to fashion. It's fashion. But is it fashion? Sorry. But like, no, it's like, I think like people who really, I just don't understand when somebody like genuinely rides or dies so hard for something like that, because it's like what relevance does this even have to your life? Like, what, you have a passion for fashion? Okay, Bratz doll. But it's like, why do you give a gaff so badly? Like, you know, there are a million things that you could care about, you know? And then even like, so somebody commented like, fuck Gracie Abrams. And then all these people were like replying and being like, oh my God, no, like she's like actually like pro-Palestine. Like, why are you saying that? Like everyone's like fighting. But it's like, I'm sorry, like regardless of her stance, her music is still flop. And she's a flop. Like, she is a flop. She's a fucking Nepo baby industry plant. Her music is shit. Her look was shit. Her outfit was shit. Oh. Her book was shit. Sorry, I totally pressed the wrong sound effect. But it's like...
Wait, but did you say fuck Benjamin Netanyahu and fuck Gracie Abrams in the same
No.
video?
I didn't say fuck Gracie Abrams in the video, but people were like commenting it, right? But it's like... Because everybody just like relates shit to her. Like, you know, like... what is it? Charlie XCX just released a new album. I'm blocking Gracie Abrams, right? Like, that's the joke. Yeah. But I don't care for Gracie Abrams. Like, I really don't. And all the people who I know who listen to Gracie Abrams are fucking flops. Like, oh my God. Like, the whitest Puritan, like, loser ass bitches I've ever seen in my life, for real. Like, you can sometimes you look at like an artist and then you look at their fan base and you're just like, you can just connect the dots. You're like, yeah, like of course the flop listens to the flop music, right?
I'm here to spread joy and kindness.
No, you're complicit and you're passive.
I'm sick.
I'm sick. We were talking about you yesterday night, because like I think Iris was talking about the music you play in your car. And then Jack brought it up as well, how like you're just always playing this like fucking like just like vampire-esque like what is it, obsolete new age ambient like movie score type music in your car, and it's always really scary being driven by you.
That's not true. I'm going to go and talk to Iris and Jack. I know that's not what they said.
Yes, but people comment all the time. Like, you remember in the New Zealand vlog when I like recorded you like showering and like the music you were like listening to in the shower. It's like...
That was the noise that the shower was making.
Like... beautiful boy with mysterious income. Why do you cry? What's wrong? Why do you listen to such sad music? Can you play some Kim Petras?
Why do I cry? Kim Petras. Who's that? Cleopatra.
My coconuts. Wait, there's actually some tea on Kim Petras, I think.
They're gonna make something up.
No, I think she's like a Dr. Luke ride or die stan, so people don't really like her for that. He's was Kesha's producer, yeah. But like, I don't know. She's a doll, and she was the first doll to win a Grammy, I think, for Unholy. Yeah. And then Sam Smith, they got her to accept the award. Yeah. So yeah. But there are better dolls. There are better dolls. Although Ethel Cain, Mama.
No.
Let's talk about it. Well, Ethel Cain's Spotify, this was like a couple weeks back. It like got hacked, and then somebody like released like on her Spotify, like replaced all of her cover photos with like really like racist and like problematic things she's like said in the past, like a collage, right? That she's like a what is it, like pro everything, like everything you could possibly imagine that's like debaucherous and like something that a degenerate would enjoy. Like she was pro all of that, and then she like released like a massive statement regarding everything. But yeah, that was kind of crazy. I don't know if I have much of an opinion on it. Like all the things, like when she addressed like the racist things that she said, she was like, I said those things, and I think it was something like, I don't expect anyone to forgive me for that. If you view me differently because of these things I said, that's valid, which is like, that is valid and that's true. Like nobody has to forgive her for those. And especially the marginalized communities that she affected with her words. I don't want no fucking white person sitting there and being like, oh, like it really like made me feel a certain type of way when like she said that racist thing, because like that wasn't towards them, and it would never be towards them. They would never actually understand the weight of being on the receiving end of that. But then in terms of all the other things that were released, I think her boyfriend is a felon, and he was charged with sharing like revenge pornography of his like ex or something, like bad, right? But then she said that like all the things that were said about her was it was like a smear campaign, and like somebody's just like digging up all these archival things from her past to like try and like get back at her, which is, might be true, but it obviously doesn't like justify anything that she'd said. She opened up about like her trauma and like how a lot of her like art regarding like incest and stuff was like relating to that, which is something that I would never understand. So I don't personally want to speak on that or have an opinion, because however a victim of something like that deals with their trauma is like not my place to say. But there's obviously better ways to deal with it, not making t-shirts that say I love incest. Maybe like going to therapy could help that, but I
don't know much about this Ethel. What?
Okay.
I just wanted to say that's why I'm not talking.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a big thing that happened. Arca versus I'm sorry, I actually can't even remember that flop's name. Sev whatever. There's like this girl who like basically stole like this other girl in the music alternative weird bitch music industry that stole like a bunch of Arca's like ideas. And then Arca called her out, and then she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. That was a gag. Arca ate.
Can you Arca believe it?
Can you Arca believe it? Like literally. But like I see this all the time, like especially in the music industry, like, like cis people stealing things from like queer people happens all the time, from other people of color happens all the time, you know?
Yeah.
And just writing it off as their own. Oh my God. Yeah, wait, actually something I wanted to talk about was there was like a big thing. I don't even know if I talked to you about this, but this was like a couple months back where like, so I have like a mutual friend who lives in Perth who's a stylist, this woman of color, and she like became really big on TikTok because she made these videos being like, oh, like designer outfits based on suburbs in Perth.
Oh yeah.
So she made this series on TikTok and it really blew up. And then Perth's Vinnie's in Perth, the stylist working under Vinnie's, stole the idea from her and then used it for a marketing campaign. And then she spoke up against it on her Instagram stories, being like, you guys literally stole my idea. On top of that, they didn't even do it correctly. Their styling was so bad. It was like this white guy. The styling was so flop compared to like the outfits that she put together, because she's literally a stylist and she's fab and they could never. And then they sent her a cease and desist. Yeah. For speaking out against it and like, you know, for defamation or whatever. So then she like hasn't talked about it in a long time. So then I messaged her and I was like, you know, like, I think she messaged me actually, and she was asking like, do you have any advice regarding like legal things, like, you know, and whatever. And then I was like, tell me your situation. And then that's what she told me.
I saw that on someone's story. Did you tell her to firebomb the Vinnies?
Well, just know that when we go to Perth, like, babe, that's our first stop. Defecate Vinnie's Perth, boycott Vinnie's Perth, okay? Like, literally. Also, speaking of flop op shops,
Flop shop.
The founder of Savers is like a fucking billionaire and owns multiple mansions in different countries. Did you know this?
No.
Like, are you serious? Okay, Savers is like a op shop, like a thrift store, right? It's really big in Melbourne. There's like a bunch of like, it's franchise. There's like a bunch of different op shops in different suburbs, right? And their prices low key are like a little expensive. When I was younger and I used to go thrifting because I was fucking povo, I'd go with my parents and then they would pick out clothes for me. Yeah, like it was like affordable, but then there was a point when like they caught on that like people were like going to op shops and reselling. So then they like upped the prices, right? But then like, yeah, so then I always wondered like, wow, why'd they get more expensive? But then, yeah, so I found out the owner of Savers is like a multi-millionaire and like owns like all this property, and they have a really, really like unethical business model because they're like they're a for-profit op shop, which is crazy because the clothes literally get donated to them. So it's like, what? Like, you know, so shoplift from Savers if you're ever there, because trust me, the owner's doing just fine.
But isn't that similar to like swap?
What do you mean?
Swaps for profit?
No, well, swap, like when people donate their clothes, they get a percentage of money back to them, correct?
Yeah.
It's not much, like what, like 40 or 30%, what Ingrid was telling us, but that's not complete profit. But Savers is complete profit. Like the people who donate their clothes for free, just for the purpose of like getting rid of them. But that's why swap is a lot more expensive, because they have to give some money back to the person. But how bad is that? Like, okay, swap is like a curated thrift where like you donate your clothes and then they decide what clothes would be able to sell, and then they take those clothes, sell them on the floor, and then they'll give you a cut of whatever price they sell it for and then take the rest, right? But then the thing with that is like if your item doesn't sell, they just keep further discounting it until it finally sells and then give you the extra money, like whatever percentage they promise you, and then take the rest. But then you could end up getting $6 for a fucking hysteric glamour top. So it's like, I don't know. Like that's why I'll never donate my clothes, because I can make more money selling on Depop. And I get to keep most of that. Depop takes 10%. What? 10% is not really that much, right?
Yeah, it's only 1/10.
Yeah, in comparison to like 30 or like 40% down, right? But yes, swap is a bit better in that way. But also, I just think that people are lazy, and that's why companies like this profit off of us, because people don't want to do the work, or like don't have the time to. Oh, I just don't have the time to take photos of clothes on my body and clothes on the floor and upload it online. Like, it's really not that hard. All you need is 24 hours, like 8 hours in your day to be able to do it, or less if you're selling less clothing. But like, come on now. Like, it's really not that hard. Just like stop being lazy.
Some people have like a primary source of income. So they might be less inclined.
Anyways, yeah, that's true. I need to tell you my tea. Did you want to tell what was the Pedro Pascal thing? What were you talking about earlier?
No, I was gonna
today?
try and work in a bit where I said like, "Oh, I'm anxious. Can I touch you?" Because he's like, so everyone's kind of noticed that he's just very touchy, like, and like he's like touchy and like with other people and like their wives and stuff, and comments are like, "Oh, he's got like anxiety. Like he needs to like."
He needs an emotional support water bottle.
Yeah.
I'll be his emotional support water bottle. He can touch me. I volunteer. Wait, are there like places to
Where
sign
on the
up?
bottle does he touch you?
Show me where he touched you on the labubu.
But yeah, everyone's clowning him and making him seem like a creep. Which,
No, I would gladly
Okay,
let
that's-
him violate me. Are you
so
serious?
that is not the point.
Are you serious?
That's not the point. You can't just say that.
I just think the woke agenda is killing us. One thing about me, okay, is nobody comes between me and Pedro Pascal, mama, okay?
What about me?
Boy, bye. I love Pedro Pascal. I love him.
Well, the only thing like I'm thinking is that no one has like said anything like, but I don't know if any of the other actors would be like, Pedro Pascal touched me and I felt super uncomfortable. Because that stuff takes like, mama, relax, okay? If someone has a fucking problem, you're going to say, well, I would let him touch me. No, you fucking wouldn't.
Doll, I'm joking. Okay, obviously, like, nobody should be unconsensually touched. But I'm just saying, if other people don't want to be touched, please step out of the line so that I can progress further up that line. I would literally, like, all 10 of his fingers, all 10 of his toes, like, his neck, his back, his pussy, and his crack, put it in me now.
Let's move on.
Well, thank you for your contribution. Anyways, I'm going to tell you my tea. Okay, so, like, crazy thing happened to me. So, like, last night, I'm just, like, sitting on the couch chilling with everyone, right? In the war room, chilling. And I get a call, right? Unknown number on my phone. Pick it up. I'm like, hey, like, hello? Hello? And then, like, the person that was on the other end was like, hey, like, it's me, said their name. This guy who I was, like, best friends with when I was, like, 12 that I haven't spoken to in, like, 4 years. It's been 4 years. Right? I actually did talk about him once on the podcast. It was like in like the very first episode where I was talking about how like I was on the bus with like that guy who like I kind of liked, but then I was like shy about it in like year 7, and then I like made a fool of myself. Right? So yeah, he called me and then he was like, hey, like I'm calling you from a payphone. And I was like, are you okay? And like I got up from the couch and then I like moved away because like I was like worried. I was like, is he like stranded? Like what's wrong? So then I asked him, I was like, what's wrong? Like, are you okay? He was like, oh yeah, I'm fine. Like I kind of just like called you as a joke. And then I said like, why would you call me as a joke? And then he was like, no, like it actually wasn't a joke. Sorry. Like, I don't know why I said that. And I was like, okay. And then he was like, Jade, like, I've needed to call you for a really long time. And I'm sorry that I didn't call you for like all of this time, you know, and we haven't talked in so long. Like this should have happened a lot earlier. And then I was like, it's okay. Like, it's nice to hear from you. His voice sounded really just like different, you know, from from how it used to. That's why I didn't recognize it when I first picked up. But the way he was talking to me, like I was like really scared. Like I thought like he sounded like really troubled, you know, and like he was desperate in a way, you know. So then I was like worried. So then I asked him, I was like, where are you right now? He was like, oh, like I'm in. And then he said like the suburb that he lives in. And I was like, do you have a place to stay? Like, and he was like, yeah. Like I still live here with my family. So why the fuck are you calling me from a payphone? Like, why would you not just call me from your cell phone? I still have his number saved in my phone. I never got rid of his number, right? So then, and also, did he memorize my number and punch it into the payphone, or did he have his phone next to him and then typed in my number from his phone into the payphone and then call me? Because, like, that's so weird, right? And then I was like, okay, like, you know, and then he was like, I was like, do you, like, what's up? Like, what did you want to talk about? And then he was being, like, really resistant. He was, like, on the phone. He was like, oh, like, I don't know, like, I don't really know what to say. Like, I didn't even expect that you were gonna like pick up. Like, I was like, okay, like, do you like need to see someone? Like, do you need to hang out? Like, what's up? Like, he was like, yeah, like, I'd really like that. Like, I really, like, I've just been like, I miss you and like, I really want to hang out again and whatever. And I was like, okay, like, let's organize. So then I'm gonna see him tomorrow. Like, we're gonna hang out during the day. And then I was like, I thought he like changed his number or something. So then I asked him, I was like, give me your number so I can text you. Gives me his number. And then I texted him this morning just to confirm like that we're going to hang out. It's still the same number that's saved in my contacts. Like he's still saved in my contact. I'm like really confused and I don't know why. Like I'm like I asked him, I said like, you know, you've had me on Instagram, like even though we haven't spoken, why didn't you just DM me? He was like, oh, I'll explain when I see you. And I'm like, okay, so, you know, I want to hang out with him. Obviously this whole situation sounds really like fishy and weird, but I need answers because this is really confusing to me. Like, and especially after how we left things off, you know, like, so what happened between us was that, so we both went to school together for about like 2 years. I left that school. He remained there. And after I left, he was like one of the only people from my school that like stayed in touch with me and made an effort to like hang out with me. Like we were best friends, right? And then like after in 2020, when I was single at the end of 2020, we started hanging out a lot more. And then we hooked up, you know, which was crazy, like the most insane story ever. Did I talk about it? Like, yeah, having sex in the pool or whatever. And then, you know, we would hang out again and we hook up again and all these things. But it was like, I didn't really like what happened to our relationship because at one point we were best friends and we would kiki and kaka. But then when we started kai-kaiing, it was like, it got weird because I felt like every time we hung out, he only ever wanted to like have sex with me. Like I felt like he was just using me, you know, in as opposed to like actually wanting to spend time with me. So then I remember one of the last times we hung out, we like both dropped acid and then we were like watching anime. We were watching Devilman Crybaby. And then he tried to initiate with me, but I was like tweaking. I was like, no, like, I don't want you right now. Like, I'm sorry, but like, no, like, let's stay playful together. And then he like got weird about it, like, because I rejected him and then was like, oh, like, do you want me to like sleep in like a separate bed and like all these things? And I was like, no, like, it's fine. Like, we can sleep in the same bed, but like, I'm sorry. Like, I just don't want to do it right now. I don't feel like it. And then after that, he like never messaged me again. And then we like literally never hung out. And then I remember a few weeks or like maybe a couple months after that, I was on a date with my like most recent ex. And this was before we were like official. I was on a date and then sitting in the restaurant, and then this guy walks past the restaurant, sees me, knocks on the window like Carrie Bradshaw, like literally like. And then And then I like come out of the restaurant. I'm like, oh my God, hey, like it's so good to see you. Like, how are you? And then he asked me, he's like, oh, hey, Jade, like, do you have any weed? And I was like, no. Like, what? And then he was like, oh, okay, well, you know, like, it's good to see you. Like, have a nice night. Just leaves, you know? And then I remember I called him the day after and I was like, that was really not cute what you fucking did. Like, don't ever put me on the spot like that, especially after like ghosting me and not wanting to hang out with me because I rejected you for initiating. Like, I what? And then you fucking treat me like that. Like, I'm some fucking dealer. Like, what the fuck? Like, we were friends for years since I was 12 to like 18, like 6 years, right? 6 or 7 years. And then to just treat me like that, I'm like, you know. And then he was like, and then and then he was upset on the phone and he was like, I'm sorry that I did that to you. Like, I promise, like, I'll make more of an effort, whatever. And then he didn't.
Yeah.
And then we like stopped hanging out, right? Because, you know, I was waiting for him to initiate organizing time to spend time with me, but he never did. And then I think the last time I saw him was like when he was like seeing someone who like passed away. So then I like went to see him to like talk to him about it and just make sure he was okay. And then, yeah, after that, we like literally never saw each other again. Yeah. And like, I don't know, that was like really hurtful to me because I think that was like one of my earlier experiences of just like actually being discarded by someone because I like set a boundary. I said no. I like didn't, you know, I said how I wanted to be treated and like he didn't accept that. You know, and I feel like it made me really sad because like I adore my friendships and I love my friendships with people and, you know, I also enjoy sex and being intimate with another person, but it's like I feel like that was like one of the moments where like I actually felt like in my life like you know, that I shouldn't have done that, and I regret it purely because of the friendship that I ended up losing. And
regret what part?
like I don't know, like I think a part of me blamed myself for a long time for, you know, consenting to the relationship becoming more than just platonic. But obviously like I do know that like that wasn't my fault. Like I know now that wasn't my fault, and like yeah, in reality I just set a boundary with someone of wanting to be respected and wanting to be treated like an equal.
Yeah.
And like he didn't want the same. And yeah, I think that just makes me sad, you know. And I think, and I honestly like I like, you know, when I have difficulties like setting boundaries with men, I think that's where like a lot of it comes from, like a fear of like rejection, where I feel like if I don't put out, or if I don't like if I try to like, I don't know, not argue, but if I try to state what I want, like they're going to leave me, you know?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people have in the past. But then obviously it's like these are just fucking low quality bum men who I shouldn't want the validation from. But I don't know, it's just sad when that happens to you.
Yeah. No, it's hard. I feel like you definitely shouldn't like let that experience stop you from setting boundaries in the future. But it's also like if you are to set a boundary and someone is against it and then wants to reject you because of it, what's stopping you from rejecting them for not accepting your boundary? Like you don't have to set that boundary and then be like, oh, that's my fault for setting the boundary, and yeah, you're like, we should actually do what you want. It's like, no, this is my boundary. The fact that you don't want to respect that boundary means that I'm not going to talk to you.
Yeah.
Rather than, oh, you're gonna leave me because I set a boundary. Like that's definitely like a valid way to look at it. But I mean, I feel like looking at it from that way comes from some other, like maybe like your self-esteem kind of side. But if you are in a like a more like if you're feeling like more confident or more like certain of what you want,
Yeah.
then I feel like you'll feel more secure setting that boundary and be like, if you accept it, amazing, because I set the boundary for a reason.
Yeah.
And if you don't accept it, kill yourself
Yeah. No, like truly.
rather than putting that blame back onto you.
Yeah. I mean, it's just hard. Like, even like, okay,
of
like,
course.
for example, like, I've like had sex with men where like, you know, I've like asked them to put a condom on and then they do, and then they like go soft.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you serious? Like, I want to get off. Like, can you do, you had one fucking job, right? Like, you literally had one job. And just because I don't want to have like, you know, skin on skin, raw sex with you, like you're less attracted to me, or you don't like me anymore. You're not turned on by me anymore. And then that, even though like that is in no way a reflection of myself, because I know I'm fucking gorgeous. It's like, I still feel bad like about myself. It makes me not feel good because I'm like, you know, the fact that, you know, I have one request of you and, you know, it doesn't go your way, and now it's like, it's put on me that like I'm like, it's just making me feel bad because like all of a sudden you think that I'm ugly, or like I'm not as attracted, like you're not as attracted to me as you were before. Like it's just, it just makes me sad, you know. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
I don't know why I got so upset about it. But yeah. I really struggle with this, you know, and I'm still learning how to navigate things like this. But yeah, like hopefully in future it gets better for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that would definitely hurt,
Yeah.
like that experience of someone getting soft when they are not going to have unprotected sex with you.
Yeah.
But
Because it's like, what changed? Like a thin, like less than, I mean, I was going to say a centimeter, but I was like, whoa, that's like thick. Like point 0.0000000005 layer of plastic. And like all of a sudden, like, you know, it's
you
ruined
still
for
didn't
you.
you didn't have like a unit of measurement. I just can't picture it in my head.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just,
I think it's like, that's going to make you feel like shit. I feel like that would always make you feel like shit, but it's still like, it's someone else's kind of action or like behavior that has made you feel like shit.
yeah.
Not that like, oh, I'm ugly.
I'm so fucking chopped and performative. Yeah. No, I yeah, I know.
Like you might still feel ugly, but it is because of something that someone else has done or some way that they have viewed you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I've got.
Yeah. But also, like, I don't think every, like, man reacts in that way or has reacted that way in the past. Like, I mean, obviously, a lot of men, you know, are completely fine with wearing condoms, for example. It's never been an issue. It should never be an issue, you know. But it's just like, I don't know. It always makes me feel a certain type of way. A certain type of way when like I'm gonna sleep with someone and then I ask them to wear a condom and then suddenly like it's like, you know, they act like I just like stuck a fucking knife into their heart and like murdered their entire family. You know, after making one little request. Like, it's crazy. Also, I low-key, like, when men tell me, like, oh, like, I've been tested, I really don't trust that. There are, like, some, like, STDs, or, like, STIs that stay dormant in men's systems, or even, like, some that don't actually register when, like, men get tested. It, like, can't be picked up. That's like really common, right? And I think a lot of men when it comes to sexual health and sexual education are like actually quite stupid and don't know anything about their bodies and don't know how their bodies affect other people's bodies. Like, you know, like for example, like how your pH level in your tung 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 sahur can change because of the sex that you're having and because of the dirty dick that is going inside you. Like, that is a really common occurrence as well. And a lot of men, you think they know shit about that? They don't know shit about shit. They don't know shit about shit.
Yeah. I reckon a very low percentage of sexually active men are actually getting tested.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, it's just something that you can say. And it's not really like what? Like, as the person who's like on the receiving end of that, like you're going to say like, show me the documentation and like the proof. Like, it's like, yeah, like a lot of like sometimes when you get tested, like if there's nothing that like they picked up or whatever, they just won't even call you. They don't even send you the evidence to be like, you're all clear sometimes, right? So yeah.
Kill them all.
Thank you.
Yeah. But about this guy, I don't know.
I know. Like, I'm gonna hang out with him and I'm gonna see like what he says. Like, I'm not really expecting us to like be best friends again or whatever, but I just like,
Where are you hanging out?
I don't know. Like, I did text him.
Did he respond?
No.
Do you think he was like drunk last night?
I don't know, but his voice sounded really different to like what I remembered. You know what he told me? He was like, oh yeah, we have like a new baby in the family. And I was like, oh, like another one, like congrats. And then he was like, oh yeah, his name's, and then he told me the name.
He's like 5 now.
Yeah.
I think he might have cooked himself.
It's his like brother. Like, and I was like, I know your brother. I've met your baby brother. Like,
and he's not a baby.
And he's not a baby anymore. He'd be like 5 now. Like, that's what I'm like, I don't know.
Maybe you should contact someone else that might have heard from him recently.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Just because if he's like,
I don't know. Like, that's what I mean. I was really concerned. That's why I was really concerned. So I think I'm gonna message someone and just ask. He almost hung up on me, you know. He was like, oh yeah, I'm like at the start of the conversation, he was like, yeah, like I'm gonna hang up now. And I was like, don't hang up. Like, why would you hang up? Like, yeah, I don't know. Well, anyways, so that was what happened.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was also gonna. You want to talk about confidence?
Oh yeah, baby.
Popular. You're gonna be popular. Yeah, I've been feeling a lot more confident in myself, I think. Like,
I've been feeling so paternal.
You will never be a mother.
Okay.
Mama, Papa, cooking gaga. But yeah, I've been feeling more confident in myself. Like, I think, like, especially because I've been working so much at my new job, I've been mostly just like focused on that, and also just like being, you know, making friends with people at work. I haven't really had time to like be, I guess, like alone or like, you know, fill the void by going on dates and things like that. So, but yeah, it's been nice. Like, I actually do feel a lot better about myself, and instead of like seeking validation from the men and the tricks and the Johns that I constantly see, I've been seeking more validation just from like within myself. And I do like feel really good about myself. I feel proud of myself. Maybe because of the fact that like I'm making money. Yeah, that's the most Asian thing. Like, literally, like, oh, I'm successful in my career or whatever, and now I feel good about myself. But you know, it's nice. Like, all the time that I do spend alone is just spent on like unwinding and relaxing and taking care of myself. Yeah,
a little bath.
No, I don't have a bath, but I have been taking showers.
You're lying.
Yeah, my hair does not reflect that in any way. I'm so sorry.
Neither does your chocolate starfish.
Not too much on my chocolate starfish. Don't ever talk about my butthole. Don't ever talk about my butthole. I've been doing the most gargantuan shits recently. Oh my God, they've just been flooding out of me. Like, I get that thing where like I have to race to the toilet because I can feel it like, oh, it's pushing. Like, just push, just one more push. Like, it's pushing out of me. And I'm like, oh my God, get me a toilet now. And then I go on the toilet and I like sit on it. And then it's like it just all comes out. And then like the other week I like got brunch with like Jack and Wilson, and I had this like corn toast, and then after brunch I like immediately had to shit, and when I like sat down on the toilet, it like all like fell out of me. It fell out of me, and then I like looked at my poop in the toilet, and there was all these like little yellow bits of corn because it hadn't even processed in my body.
Corn doesn't get processed.
Yeah,
I don't think. Why are you talking about that?
I don't know. It's just like I don't know if anyone.
Why would you say something that
I don't know if anyone has so many like issues with digestion as I do, but like literally when I was taking that shit, like I felt like I was giving birth. Like I was actually big birther. I felt like I was giving birth, and it was really scary. And I had to text like 3 people about it because I was like, I have to tell someone about this. Like, and you know what? I'm so sick of people just like messaging me and be like, oh, you need to eat more fiber. You need to fucking drink Metamucil. Why don't you focus on yourself before you come for me, cunt? Okay? Like literally leave me alone.
Why don't you focus on yourself before telling everyone about your opinion?
I know, but I just hate when like people give me advice because it's like I know what I need to do. I just don't want to do it.
So should people start questioning like why you feel absolutely no motivation to improve any aspect of your life, or is that too much?
I hate Metamucil. It tastes disgusting. It actually tastes disgusting.
Yummy.
It's not, and I'm sorry, I'm a picky child and I don't like Metamucil.
Well, picky child is going to be picking the poo out of their own bumhole.
And I like eating bread. I love eating bread, but apparently it's not good for digestion.
What?
I don't know. Like it's like somebody was telling me that.
Says who?
I don't know. I just eat a lot of bread. Like I just eat a lot of toast, and I don't think I think
white bread's bad.
Yeah. I eat a lot of white bread. Excuse me. I thought this was an all-white party. Yeah, but yeah.
Well, one day you'll do a beautiful poo that you don't have to wipe for.
No, I love doing those ones. I love doing a poo where like you like wipe and it's completely clean.
Why do you complain then?
No. Like, but that's such a rarity for me because every time I wipe, there's actually red spotting on the toilet paper because I have anal fissures.
Why complain though? You know you need to
Yeah.
take Metamucil. Why complaining? Yeah.
It's so bad. I literally wipe my butt raw. I wipe it raw. It's like bleeding. Like I can like literally feel bits of it falling out into the toilet. Like it's not cute, mama.
You might need like a toilet assistant. Are you hiring one? Like, because I'm quite gentle.
Because what if I actually beat the fuck out of you? Shut up.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes,
It just could be useful to have someone like inspect.
do you remember when I used to really struggle with pooping and then you would stand outside the toilet and sing for me?
Yeah, baby.
No, that kind of helped me. I think the distraction helps me. Like it distracts me from like thinking about my butthole like widening because that's where a lot of my pooping anxiety stems from. Like my butthole like widening, it makes me really scared.
I thought you were anal girl.
Well, I used to be anal girl, but it's just not my narrative anymore. Like I've tightened up again.
Did you do enough anal to consider yourself anal?
Yes, girl. Yes, girl. I was doing the most. You don't even know. And putting things in my butt all the time. Start digging in your butt, twin. But yeah, then, eventually I grew up. Because, why even bothering when you have I have an easier hole to use. Oh my God. Also, wait, I want to talk about this as well. So the guy I've been seeing, it's been cute. Like, yeah, we went on a date. This other guy, he came over to my house, and then we did it. And it was nice. It was nice. Anyways, like afterwards we were like spooning. I was like spooning him, and then he was like rubbing his butt into my hoochie coochie, and then he was like, oh, I can't wait for you to peg me, and then I was like, and then he was like, oh, but like if you like wouldn't want to do it, like I totally understand, and I was like, no, I'll do it. Like, I'll do it. I've never done it before, but like, I'm not opposed to it. Like, seriously, like, look at me. Like, you think that's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's definitely not the freakiest request that I've ever gotten. But like, I was also thinking about it, and I told him, I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. Like, I'm not a dom top. I'm not. And I'm ready to admit that. And like, I just feel like, you know, seriously, like if you can imagine me like topping you and like you think that you might have like a good experience from that, then like, you know, more power to you. But like, I'm just not a dom top. It's not in my nature. Me topping is like literally a chihuahua topping a bulldog. Like, are you serious? Like, I would be all up in that pussy, like literally like, Wait, sis, trust the process. Sis, I'm going to insert now, sis. Yes, mama, diva, work. I'm putting it in, diva. Yes, God, down. Like, do you think I know how to top? Like, girl, like,
No, leave it to the pros, yeah?
like, I will show you the positions, my top 3 positions in sex. Like,
That one?
okay, you've got 1.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, you've got 1. And then you've got 2, okay?
Yeah.
And then you've got 3.
What's this?
I'm kidding. I have only ridden like this for someone that I love. Normally,
squatting.
when, like this. Like literally, like that's me. Like, you think I can fucking top like, yeah, you like that, bitch? You like that? Like, I can't do it. Also, yeah, this, by the way, this is like the Amazonian, like where you ride and your legs are up like this, and then you like go up and down like
No,
that.
it's not. Where's the guy?
Down there.
Like lying?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Okay, girl. Oh, girl, you want to fucking, okay. So produce then, since you got your degree and you think you fucking know everything.
No, go do your first position. Go do your first position again.
You're like, now hold
Yes,
it.
that's what the guy is like in the Amazonian one, and the other person is standing up, and they're like, this is the vag,
The hole.
and then this is the penis, and it's going, and they're like, it's like they swap positions.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, well, there's like a way to like ride where like you are like
Squatting.
squat like this, and then you like squat up and down, and then you're like hitting it like really hard, like ding 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 ding, ding, right? But I will only ever ride for that. I will only ever ride like this for someone that I love, because I don't know, like it's very primal. It's very primal.
You don't
I
have
think
the
I'm
leg
correct.
muscles? You don't have the leg
No,
muscles?
I do have the leg muscles, and no one's fucking disputing that. I have the most lower body strength. But like, I think I'm correct about.
I think you're correct.
I think I'm correct, but like, I just think
you
that
can
like
Google it on yourself. I don't need to Google it. I've seen enough.
I will only ever ride like this and give somebody that experience if I truly love them. But I would never, ever, ever do it for
Never
someone
done
else
it for
casually
me.
seeing. What?
Never done it for me. Guess I just kind of thought my whole life that, yeah, forget it.
You are so chopped and so performative. You know what I did for you?
Let's not.
Let's not even get into it.
Anyway, I've been feeling.
I put a fucking paper bag over my head for you. That's what I fucking did. I did it with the lights off every time for you. That's what I did. Anyways, but yeah, so I just think that like, you know, anyone who wants me to top them, like I'll try.
Do you want to?
Yes, I want to try, like, just because I've never done it. Like, you know, I'm very open to new experiences, but like, you know, anyone who wants that from me, like, I will attempt, but please don't be disappointed when I can't produce, because I genuinely believe like it's just not in my nature. Like when I used to have on my Grindr profile, I used to say verse bottom, mama. Mama, I was lying from the
Grindr.
very beginning. Verse, like, girl, please. Like, if some guy asked me to switch, because you're getting on my last nerve.
Maybe
like,
that's
no,
why everyone
mama.
thought you were trans as well.
Yeah.
Weren't people asking if you had a penis?
Yeah. But like, no, but like, yeah, I just don't know if I'm really cut out for it. But you know what he said? He was like, when I told him that, he was like, oh, it's okay. Like, I'm like a power bottom anyways.
I don't know.
So if it happens, it'll happen. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like, either way, I'm so fine with it. Okay, I went through my time. I went through that period of my life where all I was doing was eating boy butt. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, literally, like, heavyweight champion of eating boy butt. You don't even know what it's like to eat a man's butt. It is worse than, like, it is literally worse than, like, death by stoning. Like, it is actually worse than that. Because, like, one thing about a man is that he can't clean his butt. He actually cannot clean his butt to save his life. And every time I would eat boy butt, my entire face would literally be smelling like a booty for like 3 days afterwards. Like, I would be on the bus back home and my whole entire face smelled like ass. Like, and my mouth and my nose and my fucking eyelashes and my ears and my ear holes and my eyebrows.
That's just part of the game.
But it's like, it just pissed me off. And it's like, all these boys like want to make me eat their butt. And I was like, okay, like, I'll do it. And I fucking did it. And it's like, but it's like, can you make it like a little easier for me? Like, every time I've eaten like girl butt, like, it's been chill AF. Like, girls can clean their butt and it's like fine. But I feel like boys do not.
You didn't get the same thing from like Gucci?
No, but I'm so, no.
That's interesting.
Oh, girl. Yeah, that's because I had an STI when you were doing it. Ah! That's so nasty. I was joking. You're joking. You're Joey King.
That's why my mustache was blonde when we were younger.
Anyways, but no, like, just like, boys cannot like clean their butt unless you're like a bottom. You clean your butt. Oh, I know you clean that butt. And like, I salute you for that. But a lot of these tops, like, they do not clean their butts. And then they want me to eat it. You want me to eat your fucking butt? Peter, the horse is here. You want me to eat your fucking butt? Are you serious? Like, hell no. Like, no. Like, I'm going to make your ass get in the shower and literally, like, scrub a dub. Like, I'm going to give you my loofah. I'm going to give you, like, my Dove, like, cleansing milk. And I'm going to make you clean that butt. But then also sometimes it's, like, if it's too soapy, it's, like, it doesn't taste good. It tastes like hospital. So you have to, like, find, like, a healthy balance between, like, you know, clean but like slightly dirty. It's like the perfect balance is just right. And then I'll eat your butt. So, you know, that's just what I've been thinking about. Yeah. Okay, did you want to say anything before you go?
Yesterday I went for a swim and I swam 150 meters.
Like, you swam, like, near your house.
Yeah, where the fuck else did I swim?
It's like, whose pool did you break into?
I tried swimming to Tasmania.
and then you got tired, so you swam back.
No, I floated back.
We all float here.
Okay, whatever the fuck that means. But confidence-wise, I've been feeling like a baddie. I've been feeling pretty good. But there's one friend that I have that keeps making fun of my belly.
You guys, Ethan is literally in his second trimester. Like, actually, okay, but you exaggerated because Ethan will come up to me and be like, "Hey, Jade, look at my belly." And then he'll lift his shirt and then puff out his belly. It's literally like protruding out.
There's
like,
a
it's
guy
not,
on Instagram does it as well.
it's
He's
not
funny.
like a cute, like, it's not a muffin top. Like, it's something more devious and sinister. There is an alien baby growing inside
There's
you.
an 8-kilo poo waiting to come out. No, but
So
I
let it out.
always. How is your tongue already brown?
I was drinking coffee. No, I was eating boy butt before the episode.
Anyways, I always show you like right after eating, and I think I probably have some. Well, I just bloat a lot, and it's like it's not like
I feel like skinny people bloat bigger. We all bloat here. No,
Stop putting you.
It's from it.
I don't know.
Like Pennywise, like we all float here. Because Jazz, my sister, is like a skinty bitch. And when she eats, she like bloats like a lot. But then when she wakes up in the morning, she's back to being like super skinty. So I don't know.
I probably have some digestion thing because there are times where I'm eating dinner and then, like mid meal I have to go to the toilet. What's funny?
Nothing. You have to excuse yourself and then you shit and then you come back and continue eating.
Yeah. Yeah, one time I was having a HSP. I think I had to leave to diarrhea and then I finished the rest.
Ethan! You just don't know when to quit. You just don't know when to quit.
Once I finished my diarrhea, it was gonorrhea. Like that. But I think in like I'm gonna have like a nice looking body soon, you guys.
Summer body is loading right now.
Yeah.
I think that if your body was more balanced, it would be okay. Because right now your stomach is like a lot, but you're not gaining any breast. Your arms and your shoulders are still skinny as a cigarette. So the proportions are slightly off. And me, as somebody who really values visual aesthetic, like the aestheticness of your aura, that's just like my main concern as a best friend and as your confidant and your silly rabbit.
If everyone had a friend like you, they would kill you.
I know. Okay, your family are the ones who literally restricted your diet after you were eating so much and forced you to go to the gym so that you could continue eating the way you were. I never said shit about that.
You're calling me ugly.
You can eat all you want.
No, I can't. Because my belly.
You can eat. So why don't you eat? Because I've given you the opportunity to eat and you never eat. When did you eat? I'm an eater. I eat things.
Lift your leg. I'm not hungry.
I'm not hungry. No, I'm not hungry. I'm not
The
hungry.
smell's putting me off.
You know that's very off-putting. You need to be off-putting. No, Ethan. Okay, no matter
Don't touch
how
me.
your body fluctuates or how it changes, I still love you and I still think you're gorgeous.
No, you fucking don't.
I do. Because you're literally somebody who is so beautiful. I have to nitpick at the tiniest things to be able to throw shade at you.
So now my big fucking belly is tiny. Anyways, I don't care. I'm feeling good. Like I go to the gym and I see
Your
people
Fitspo is jungle
I see people
Scott. This is literally your Fitspo, Ethan. This is your Fitspo. Are you serious?
I don't want to look.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
I go to the gym and there's people with like better looking bodies, but I have a prettier looking face.
Yes. Pretty like a transgender, as the girl JT said. You're beautiful.
Okay.
You are beautiful, okay? And nobody could hold a candle to you. No one at your gym in the eastern suburbs. Are you serious?
Okay, but a gym in the north would
Oh God, I'm sorry. And Anytime Fitness Brunswick, they would eat your ass up for lunch.
I'm tired.
And imagine
I'm
how
tired.
tired we are. And imagine how tired we are.
I got a message. Oh, cool. It's your brother.
Okay. And also my birthday is gonna be in 3 days.
Cool.
But this will come out like next week, so it'll pass by then. So
You'll pass. Like pass away. This is the last episode.
be who you are for your pride. Oh my God, I literally look like Hirono right now.
Huh?
Like Hirono, like the Pop Mart figurine that's like the one that's like dressed as the bear.
No.
Oh, okay.
You will never be a bear.
And you'll never eat. Okay, because this is the thing with...
Come on. Show everyone how good of a friend you can be.
Oh, I'll show them how good of a friend I could be.
No. Just be fucking nice. Anyways, I'm going to find a new friend. I'm kidding.
Oh, I love you, baby.
I fucking don't. You bully me. You hurt my feelings. You make me feel worthless. Why are you laughing at me? I'm opening up.
This is what friendship is all about, okay? This is what friendship is all about. I love you because I'm not being a fake bitch to you.
Well, this is what my
proof
friendship is about.
of
What's
love.
your friendship like? What's it like being a friend of mine?
What do you do successfully? Quickly. Baby, your whole life, everybody has told you how perfect and gorgeous and, oh, you're perfect, you're amazing, you're a model, you look like Linda Evangelista, okay? I'm just here to ground you and to bring you down to earth in the same way that you do for me. And that's friendship, and that's real love, and that's loyalty.
Well, I don't ground you. I think you're grounded enough. You don't need it anymore.
Yeah, you don't ground me, you just dry hump me until I stop speaking.
I'm ready. I think that's all.
If you stop being friends with me, I'm putting a ban on twerking.
Like globally.
No, like on you. You won't get to twerk on mommy anymore.
If we stop being friends.
Yeah.
Sure, there's a lot I won't be able to do.
Hey. You're a dork. You're a dork. Okay, Anakin, relax. Yeah, relax. Okay. Are you ready to end this?
Yep.
Is that all you want to say? That, oh, I'm chopped and I'm unk? That's all you
I'm
want to
unk.
say.
Bitch, I'm not unk.
Anyways, well, yeah, I hope everybody has a good week. We love you.
Konnichiwa. Oh. Yeah, performative love.
This is so performative. Love you. I love you.
Okay.
No matter your shape or your size, I love you.
No matter gay, straight, or bi.
No matter gay, straight, or bi, your shape or your size, you're gorgeous. You'll always be gorgeous.
Thanks. You too. But I don't really feel like going on any more than that. Maybe another day. Maybe when I'm feeling a bit better, I'll actually tell you.
Maybe when I'm on my deathbed.
No, I'll tell you on your birthday.
One of my coworkers said that she was considering quitting, and I told her that if she quits, I will take my own life in the staff room and I will splatter my blood all over the walls so that my soul haunts the store for the rest of eternity and everybody has to suffer.
Can't do that.
And then she was like, okay, you've convinced me. I won't quit.
That's manipulation.
Yeah, and I'll do it again because she's like literally my favorite coworker. So
That's sweet.
yeah.
You wouldn't do that for me. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Next episode,
You want to keep this
next
going.
episode, I'm going to write you a list of everything I've done for you and I'm going to read it out.
You don't have to. I would just appreciate if you kept on going.
Kept on going with what?
Doing nice things. Stop. Put that tongue away.
I'm going to do some really nice things for you after the episode ends.
No, you're not.
Say when. Say when. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Play. No, you may